Snap. I just want to eat them.
Yo, what up? I'm about to put y'all on right now. You ever heard of Clean Kings podcast? Well, now you just did. Because it's going down every other Friday night at 8:30.
Oh, no, you good. I'm going to drink my zero.
Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, we live. Tune in. It's the ultimate vibe. You know why? We got discussions that hit, insights that inspire, stories that matter, light your soul on fire, conversations deep, moments that connect.
Sure, pop up. I'll check. I'm about to tag.
What up? What up?
Clean Kings podcast, and we breaking every law. Be a part of the movement, be a part of the wave. Every other Friday, it's the time to engage. So mark your calendar, and don't you forget, Clean Kings is here, and it's the best bet. Turn up the volume, let's make a scene. Every other Friday night, we reign supreme. Let's get it.
Yeah. What up, though? Give a shout out to the fucking intro.
It was cracking. Friday night, man.
Shout out to the intro. Oh, man.
We Kings, we here, baby.
Glad to finally be back. It's been a while.
Welcome back. Welcome back.
Welcome back.
It's always good to have you back.
Nice hiatus that you was on.
Hey.
What up? What up?
Nigga kept skipping school.
What up, young black?
Oh, that's underrated.
Yeah, underrated.
What up, baby? Yeah, man. Just starting off a little light joint, letting everybody, gather their thoughts and come on in. We got a whole lot to talk about today, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And I'm gonna tell y'all right now, you might not like a lot of things come out of my mouth, but it ain't my fault. I'm only saying what the truth is. The way that I see it, and the way that it's, hey.
You don't need to tell them
Just
how
say
you
the
feel.
way I see it.
My,
That's all it is. It's just my opinion.
You can't tell them no other way.
mm-hmm.
And man, some people's feelings might get hurt.
They ain't my fault.
It is what it is. It's life, man. That's what I do, man. When every day I gotta wake up and go to work, my feelings is hurt.
It was. You opening up already.
But I do it.
Real shit. But I do it. You know I do it.
I do what I do.
Yeah, man, I gotta take care of the family. You know what it be.
Yeah, man. It's been a lot going on, man. A lot going on. But
It's getting warm.
it's definitely, I gotta say, you know what I mean, just to start it off, man, these brothers plus Buff, man, y'all niggas held it down for 2 episodes, man, and carried the torch. Like, this Clean King thing is bigger than one man army. This is a group, a conglomerate. I mean, for everybody, man. Like, I like to see what these brothers did. Like, that shit was beautiful. You know what I mean, just being a fan and watching them carry the torch and rocking. I'm like, oh yeah, this is it here. This is it here.
Appreciate
Y'all
you.
niggas did y'all thing, man. Real shit. I was glued to the motherfucking station, and I was in Cancun. I want to add that.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about
Yeah,
that.
but I just wanted to make sure I had that. It was
Yeah,
birthday season, you know what I mean?
Happy
So,
birthday to this metal.
yeah, I mean, happy birthday to Licky Lady.
Happy birthday.
Taurus energy, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, they both marked off. I mean, but we had to carry the torch. We did what we did.
Definitely did.
Appreciate it.
Oh,
So
man.
how was your week, League, man?
My week?
Yeah, man.
My week actually was good. I got some good news. My week was good. It was great. I got great news today. The IRS called me and told me my 501c3 was approved. Now my track team is officially a nonprofit organization. Now I'm about to send out all my sponsorship letters that I done wrote up. I done wrote up all my bylaws and everything for my track team on my own. They're making it work, learning on the fly, getting things right.
Listen, bro, that's
You can-
congratulations.
I appreciate that, man. But listen, with that being said, you never stop learning. Like you never wait on nobody. I had to do this by myself. I had to write up my own bylaws. I had to learn my own language of the bylaw language.
Word.
To send all that information in. I had to learn the articles, what article to put here, Article 5, 6, Article 10. I had to learn how all that, and I had to break it down to Roman numerals. Like in half of it, you got to start learning Latin to actually know what the hell you're talking about. But listen, I'm telling y'all, it's not hard, but it's not easy. And when you feel those getting hard, that means right there. So keep going. But yeah, I had great news. That was great news. Oh yeah, my team getting bigger. Got 42 kids now.
Ooh.
Hey man.
Started with 2. I got 42.
Not only is he lead fit, he coach lead fit.
What
Yes,
up,
sir.
Chop? I mean, what up, Chop? What up, Dave?
Yo.
What's good?
What's up, fellas?
You know, the big, I mean, the Malago, I mean, the big boy. It's going to last me all weekend,
Big Angel.
Big Angel Reach, that's what we call it, a Big Angel Reach.
Yeah.
You see it, I mean, tall and,
Sexy slim stallion. Don't move too much in the paint. Just enough.
This damn name.
But she's sexy though.
Cocky to the mother.
Hey.
It really is.
Yeah, man.
Oh man. Shit.
So what's up, man? Tell us about your hiatus, man. The folks want to know, man.
Listen, man, I gotta be honest with y'all, man. It was hell for me to get my passport. Finally got that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? You know, I had to.
Clean to that.
You know what I'm talking about?
To the passport.
So I said, listen, I'm gonna use this motherfucker. I ain't gonna sit around jump on a motherfucking plane with the Cancun. First time having that all-inclusive nigga. Oh my God. I said, I can eat and drink all day without no. I ain't gotta talk to nobody, ask nobody nothing.
Take a whole pan of oxtail.
I said, listen here, Pimp. You might as well fix that skid. I'm about to take that one, bring the other one back. Nigga. And the food was crazy, man. I had a great time, and the people. Mexico was good, baby. I can't lie, man. Even I did some bullshit because I didn't really know. I ain't gonna call it bullshit, but I had went to the ATM, but I went off the resort to go find some deuce because they ain't had no car yet. You know, I don't really know tequila, boy. I was drinking that, but ain't really my thing. I go to the motherfucking ATM.
Up, nigga.
I don't know how to work the joint, so I'm like, I'm looking. It's all Spanish. So I'm like, I see somebody walk by. Yo, pop. Hey, I'll let you, baby. Tell me how to work this joint. I need some money out. He like, you don't know what I'm saying. He like, language. I'm like, all right, language. I changed the language. I'm like, all right, cool.
Oh, you ain't break out the what's that?
I changed that. I ain't know. That's why I'm at the store. I go to ATM, get the joint. I change the shit. I got English now. Cool. I took out a bean. I'm like, all right, wait for that joint to come out. I'm like, what the fuck is this shit?
Oh, yeah.
They gave me all pesos.
You ain't changing it.
I didn't know what the fuck this shit was. I'm like, yo, what the fuck is this?
Oh yeah, you ain't
You
changing
don't
it.
know how to count it.
Now I'm burnt, right? So I'm like, oh, this is bullshit. I go to the motherfucking counter. I'm trying to talk. So the lady pull out the WhatsApp. She like, what's going on? I'm like, So I just pointed to, I want that, the Henny. I want the Henny. I want the Henny SOP.
Yeah.
So she's like, all right. And she pull up this fucking joint and say like 1,069 pesos. I'm like, well, what the fuck is that? I'm like, here, I just gave it to her. Here, just take it. Just give me the bottle.
See the happiest story about in the world.
Just take it off. I don't know.
So they ain't charge it to. They usually just say charge it to your room. And shit.
No,
Oh,
I
he
went
left the
off the
resort.
resort. Because
Oh.
I had to go find some yak.
Oh, all right.
So I went off the resort. So I was at like a 7-Eleven type joint.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? The only thing is, the lady, she did give me my change back. I still don't know what the fuck it meant, but hey, you know what I'm saying? So it was a lesson learned. And you know, I was out there tipping heavy. I'm giving everybody a nickel, hit $5. I'm out there balling.
That's how you do it.
Whole time, come to find out, I'm over tipping.
Over to me.
They say,
over to
nigga, they said, I was wondering why they was kissing my ass every time I come in that joint. Yeah, they giving me all the respect in the world. I'm like, oh, I'm a fool.
Over.
Nah, when I go,
I do that in Jamaica though. I'm about to say I went on the resort side.
I'm like, yo, let me get a whole bin of $100, $100 in one. You know what I mean? That's how I do it. Buffalo, he went to Jamaica. He was dropping dubs on
Yeah.
me.
Damn, I had no idea, bro. I really felt at that time. I felt like how they feel when they come over here. I was like one of them just smiling. I was like,
having fun.
I don't know. No Espanol. Just give me my shit, bro. That shit was scary as hell. Cause I thought I got burnt. I'm like, I don't know what the hell happened.
Got robbed.
Then I started paying for shit. The next day, I still had pesos left over. So I started paying shit in pesos. I'm like, y'all gonna take this.
And they was happy.
You gonna take this?
They was still happy.
Yeah, listen, man, it was an exciting time. I felt great. I felt great, my nigga. Like real shit. Me and the lady was out there. It was a great time. Met some good folks out there too. Some folks from New York.
How many restaurants was on the resort? Or you don't remember?
I went to every last one of them that I can remember though.
As you motherfucking
I can't tell you how many it was, but it was like 3 or 4. Like,
so when I go all this, I look for the ones that got the most restaurants and shit. Cause they, like, I'm telling you, like when you check in, like whoever name is, whatever you check in, what is it, the concierge? That's right there. That's where you go to. Like, I mean, they set up like reservations and stuff like that, and they tell you like what type of what's names.
Oh boy,
excursions.
Hey, Gunner, I'm trying to tell you, baby. I felt like motherfucking Prince Hakeem. Let them wear our princely robes. I was out there just throwing money around.
Good morning, neighbors.
I was out there like king shit. I'm like giving everybody a nickel. I'm giving the concierge $5 just for dabbing me. What's up, baby? Yeah, take that $5.
Then I seen y'all was eating on the beach and shit. That shit
man, I had a beautiful time.
That shit is dope, man. That shit is dope.
Listen, man.
Beautiful scenery.
I ain't gonna lie.
Good food. All you drink.
And the shit, I gotta say this. The food, the fruit, the shit was fresh. It was a different type of taste.
Man,
everything had seeds in it. Like, all the fruit, the watermelon, everything was beautiful, man. I can't lie, man. And the fish, the shit. Oh my God, I just can't even.
That shit huge. Proud of you, man.
Listen, bro.
Definitely proud, man.
Listen, I want to tell you this because ain't nobody gonna tell you, bro. You came along with it, bro. Proud of you, man.
Listen, man.
Very proud of you, brother.
Bottom line
you
is,
know what you doing, brother.
Let me let y'all know.
Get that motherfucking stamp.
Let me let y'all know, man. It was hell on ice to get that motherfucker, man. I had a lot of backed up situations, but I ain't gonna get into it right now. But it's all over now.
Listen, I'm proud of you, brother.
Kiss my ass.
Very proud of you.
Yeah.
Came a long way. I don't know. I can tell you nothing different.
So what y'all leave the resort for? We don't like this. What was the excursion y'all did?
We did what's the name of that joint? What do you call that shit? Like a banana boat type joint?
Oh, you did the banana boat?
Okay. Yeah, banana boat joint. You know what I mean? Like joint.
Yeah, I mean,
because I honestly I really just wanted to enjoy what was going on. You know what I'm saying? Like that wasn't really what I wanted to do. I wanted to be able to just see how everything goes.
Damn, Chuck. Boss getting killed like that?
Boss,
that's because Tatum out. It's over.
But he put the score up there. God,
it's over. Tatum, what the fuck? It's over.
At least you ain't get cooked, nigga. You ain't put no
sunburn. Well, you know, I did get burnt though. I did some goofy shit. I went on the beach. No, I ain't not the beach. I was at the poolside in the joint and shit. And I usually keep my tee on, or you know what I mean.
Took it off.
I was out there having a good time. You know, the music was flowing, DJ popping. They got that Spanish shit on. I'm in there like, you pulled
the puff. And then for 2 hours.
My shit was cooked. Yeah. I had my t-shirt on for the next 3 days. In the ocean and everything. Hat on. They like, I said, nah, I ain't getting cooked, nigga. I'm still a light nigga.
You pulled the puff. Puff was in that joint for 3 hours.
That was ugly.
And his lady, they was in there for 3 hours.
You got cooked in Vegas. This nigga called me. He was like, I come out there. It was a pool party in Vegas. He called me an hour later. He's like, I've been there. He was so young, he couldn't already speak. I get down there and this nigga fall. She's like, Joe next. She's like, you fell again? I said, again. I said it again.
You got that big dumb bottle up there.
But look, I gotta tell y'all this. This was some fucking immaculate conception type shit. So we meet some folks. You know, we met some couples out there, whatever, right? You know how you meet people.
Yes, sir.
So we all like, all right, about to go home. You know, we were going to the room, about to go get dressed. Everybody gonna meet up at the bar. Then we gonna shoot to the strip. All right, cool. Everybody come out. You know, we start coming out one by one. So we see another couple that was there that my lady knew her from like years ago, but then, you know what I mean, like they kind of knew each other from like, let's say 15, 20 years ago. So I kept walking down, I got the pink logo on, the pink hat on, you know what I mean, all that good shit. We come to the bar, and I see the boy walk up, he got a pink little hat picture. I'm like, oh, what's up, bro? I said, yo, great minds thinking like, bro, you know what I mean? But he not going with it. We just happened to see him, you know what I mean? He's like, all right, yeah. The other couple that were waiting for it to come down, they end up coming down. They got on pink. The nigga got on pink. I'm like, yo, what the fuck? Like, how the fuck is this? Yo, my girl had on pink. The other fucking couple, they had on pink. I'm like, yo, this shit is fucking crazy. So me and the fellas, we all took a picture because the shit was like unbelievable. Like, you gotta believe it. Who the fuck all took them? You know what I mean? How everybody picked pink and shit. You know what I mean? So that shit was like one of them vacation sight unseen type of Jones. But niggas you don't even know from a hole in the wall. And everybody, you know what I mean?
That was like
fire.
Guns wedding and shit. Nigga, it was Friday, the day before wedding. Niggas, everybody had all black. All black, just about all black. It was like, I said, I ain't changing. He's like, I ain't changing. But smoking, wasn't I'm not changing. Yeah. Then guns pulled up. I'm like,
nah, facts, gutter. That shit, all that.
It was just a vibe.
Nah, that shit was real, man. But you know, all in all, man, I gotta say, man, it was definitely a great time. I think everybody should definitely, if you ain't got a passport, definitely get one. Definitely go out of the country. You know, learn some things, take some good food, some
one to five. 1 to 5. What star would you give it?
1 to 5?
Yeah.
I'm gonna give it a 4.5. Yeah. Give it a 4.5.
Good job.
What you think?
Give it a 4.5. The only thing, all right, and the small thing. Only thing that could have been better was they need to have some yak. Cause I drink yak, you know what I mean? I know. That's what I'm saying. That's why I'm giving it a 4.5. I just needed them to have some yak, and it would have been even more better if I would have had at least 1 or 2 of my close, like, you know, one of y'all, you know what I mean? That would have made it even better, you know what I'm saying? You know, like just one of those type of joints.
What about the
like you and your girl would have came.
Yeah, I'm about to say,
I'm just saying, like,
heads up.
To get the 5, future, I would have said that would have been
future reference. That's what we gotta do. From now on, birthdays we gotta take trips out of the country.
So 4 out of 5, I give it 4. I mean, 1 out of 5, I give it 4.5, only because they handle yak and my good homies and they girl when they just to have it like a important turn.
All pork.
No. That's what I said. They had the fish. They had beef. They
like for breakfast. They had like turkey beef.
It was a lot. It was a lot of swizzy for breakfast. But they always had fish though. They had fish a lot. So I always had fish in breakfast with you. I mean, so that was cool.
So I learned this, like I was telling you and shit. When I go to all exclusives, like they always have like an army station. So
I hate army stuff.
I know, but
you don't know that. You gonna tell that.
You know,
my bad.
Yeah.
You don't know.
I just thought you were.
Maybe I do. Nigga.
You know what I like, nigga. You know what I like?
20 plus years.
You might be right.
When you make an album, I'll tell you all what
when I go on all you exclusive resorts and shit, what I do for breakfast, they got the smoked salmon. So I get the smoked salmon and I take it and I tell them to put it in my omelet and I tell them to put it in there.
Question.
Because that's more protein.
But hold on. Question. Before you do that, right?
Yeah.
You get there before everybody else get there?
Absolutely.
All right, that's the only way your omelet ain't gonna have no pork in it.
I don't get up early.
You gotta get up early.
I'm get up early enough.
Oh, yeah, no, because when they get busy, I know what you mean. When they get busy, they shut down, make it because they gotta get back on.
Yeah,
no, they don't shut it down. They just start putting all that
sure.
pork and everything on the same bill.
Right.
But real shit though. From now on, shit a law. Birthdays, if we do anything, you gotta go out of the country, man. Any trip, you gotta go out of the country for your birthday from now on. We too old to stay home. I'm getting told I do the same shit every birthday. So from now on,
but you know. So also, I'm glad you brought that up. Also, I just want to rebuttal. I won't say rebuttal. I want to throw something towards that. I feel like milestones definitely you should like milestone birthdays. You should really like because every birthday you can't. You know, it don't make sense to just go out of the country. Yeah, but like milestone Jones, like, but you might be 40, right?
Yeah.
Oh, all right. Well, you still got a little bit.
Yeah, you never come here yet. I'm only 38.
You're good. So like that, John, you gotta do it big. You gotta do something big. But something big that you like though.
Yeah, that's the thing. That's why
You know what I mean? Always do what you like.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I'll
Like,
make sure where we go, we're gonna have a ball.
you know, but I'm saying, yeah.
My way.
That's what I'm saying. Just do what you like, because you got to make sure you do what you like. It's the only reason why I just turned 43, but it was a milestone for me because I got my passport. I had to use that job. Actually, I had it for a year and a half. This is for all the folks out there. And I was last year when I got it last year in January. I was waiting to try to wait for my folks, but I had to a whole year that went past. I'm like, I'm still waiting. I can't wait. I just got to do my own thing. So this happened on my birthday was about to come up. I just banged the gavel like, fuck it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm going to Cancun. Me and my lady. Fuck it. It is what it is. So I'm agreeing with you. What I'm saying is you got to do something for your milestones. We got to do something big. But whatever you like, and you got to also remember, everybody not going to be able to go.
Everybody can't go.
It's not personal though.
It ain't.
Because you might not have enough time to get off. It's not personal.
It ain't.
But you still got to just do what you got to do.
You got to do what you want to do so you can have fun. Because at the end of the day, it's your life, and you want to be around.
Everybody can't go.
It's your life.
And it ain't personal.
It ain't personal. But the ones that's going to be there is going to be there.
Facts.
The ones that you want to be there that can't be there, just know that they want to be there, but they can't. Don't take it personal if they don't make it. Just enjoy your moment and accept the love that comes with it.
I agree.
Because most people don't know how to accept the love when they being celebrated. We got to learn to be celebrated because at the end of the day, we're not used to being celebrated.
I agree.
So when your birthday, enjoy that celebration. Be celebrated.
And I want to add. I gotta add this because we talking about birthday. I have to add this. I have to add this. If you can handle it financially, I would advise never to work on your birthday again for the rest of your life. So I don't work on my actual birthday. I don't care what day it falls on. I vowed this. It's been 5 years now. For 5 years, I've never worked on my actual birthday. I don't give a fuck what day it falls on. Because I feel like that's your personal day for the year. The Most High bless you to see another year around the earth. Mm-hmm. You shouldn't be at work. Like I said, if you can handle it financially, I don't want to make nobody feel like they, you know what I mean? But I feel like that's your personal day. You should be like, man, fuck out of here. I'm doing what I want to do.
It's my day.
So that's what I say. But anyway, we can go on and get into it for the night, man. I was opening credits, you know what I'm saying?
I want to do something.
Absolutely, Gunny, you got to celebrate your life, baby.
Got a couple shout outs.
Go and let them out.
Absolutely. 4 to 6 months ahead and rock out. And just remember, everybody can't go, but it ain't personal that niggas can't make it. You know what I mean? Because some people just can't make it financially, or they don't have enough time, or
the cloud.
You know what I mean? Their relationship don't allow for whatever reason. Not nothing personal, just they can't make it. So
the cloud is on the edge.
You celebrate with niggas the way you can, but also do what works for you on your born day, for your born day time, whatever that look like. I don't give a fuck what you do. I don't give a fuck you going to strip club all weekend. That's what you want to do.
Do it. Just have fun.
It's your birthday. It's another year above ground. So
that's it.
But what you about to say? My fault, Spike. Go ahead.
No, I want to give some couple shout outs. Shout out to the young boy in Philly that got killed. R.I.P. to
absolutely Chuck.
Boy Quad.
Every year you gotta take off.
Sad, man. Young boy doing good positive stuff, and they robbed him for fucking chains. And back birthday shout outs, man.
Hold on. Before you go to birthday shout outs.
Oh, moment of silence.
For young boy and anybody else that passed away, man. Rest in peace.
Rest in peace.
Love you, man. Whew. Go ahead, Swoop. Finish the shout out.
Other shout outs to my family, my big cousin Tamika, little cousin
Nick's about to smash them boys. So birthday shout outs. Happy birthday.
Yeah, I mean, happy birthday.
Oh yeah, Lee Mom. Happy birthday. Hold on. We gotta get shout out. We got a nigga mom birthday in the building. Let's go, Lee Mother. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy fucking birthday. Yeah, man. Listen. Gotta celebrate that shit.
Birthday.
And that's your mom, nigga. It's a beautiful thing.
It's a blessing.
Beautiful.
It's a blessing.
Beautiful. We gonna bring us in, Lee?
Yeah,
we gonna bring us in, Lee? What you got for us, Lee? You wanna bring us in, Lee? Wherever you wanna go. Wherever you wanna go, Lee. Bring us in, baby.
Bring us in. Let's bring this in.
What do you, baby? Whatever you.
We're gonna come here. We're gonna go here. We're gonna bring it right here. We're gonna go here first. Club culture. Is it still alive or is it dead?
That's a good
How do y'all feel about that? And for the audience that's in there, we need y'all input on that too.
Ooh.
I'm giving y'all my input.
And
on
put the number in there too. When I, no, for the number they want to call in, but yeah.
Oh, it's there.
For the club culture, yeah.
I'm about to say for me.
Hold on. Before you go, I just want to give a broad understanding. So, club culture, is it alive? Is it dead? Is it weird? What's going on? Like, how y'all feel about it? Lee, give you a rundown whenever you ready,
Right,
brother.
I'm about to put the number here for him real quick.
That's a great job.
I'm about to put the number here for him. That way they can call in when they need to call in.
I ain't know how to copy and paste you to show me something. I'm old nigga.
Yeah, but my opinion on that, John, the club scenery ain't the same. Like it's weird to me.
Explain.
Like it's weird. It's weird to me because when you get it, like you go into the club, you get in there, you got everybody standing around.
Hey, Gutter, we gonna get to that, but we ain't want to start off with that. We gonna get to that. We gonna get to that though.
You got everybody standing around. Then you got the group that dance, but when you go over there and try to talk to them or dance with them or try to parlay with them, they look at you like you weird. Like everybody is in their own type world. Like when you in a club, you there to have a ball. Like it ain't everybody there to have fun. You know it's weirdos out here, but everybody out there to have fun. Like understand you want to watch your back, you want to do that, but you go out there to have fun. You don't go to the club to look over your shoulder to feel as though you outside on the block. You out there to party. I don't know. From my experience, club life ain't what it used to be.
Yo, Lee, I gotta go ahead. You got it. Go ahead, bro.
I can spin on that. You say love, like looking for love, like in the club and stuff like that. It ain't.
I ain't say love like that.
And what you say?
That nigga listen to Usher. Looking for love in this club.
I said you go to the club to have fun. Not look over your shoulder. I never said love.
You just said love.
I didn't say love, bro. I said you go in there to have fun and not look over your shoulder. I gotta go back there. I said go and look over your shoulder to have fun. To be around love. I said to be around love.
But I still take it anyway. I'm not.
Well, you got it.
But the clubs ain't even there anymore. Like, yeah, I mean they there, but they weird. You know how they weird because it's sections. You know what I mean? So it's like motherfuckers. Everybody want to show and show their money. Like instead of being genuine, like just be in the middle of the dance floor, yo, meet that motherfucker, you know what I mean, that you wanted to meet and shit, you know what I mean, talk. You're like, yo, you know what I mean, had the girlfriends hating, even though they still be hating, like, oh, he look a little crazy, but she be feeling you know what I mean, because that's why she's still there on the dance floor you. But you know what I mean, but how the fuck you try to approach a lady in the section?
Can't.
Yo, come over to my section. Or if I'm in the middle of the floor, like, if I'm in the middle of the floor, I'm not going to approach a woman in the fucking section, try to holler at her and shit. Like, they're like, you lame, you ain't got, then, you know what I mean, I'm drinking, you like, you know how women get, they try to embarrass you. They shoot you.
Try to embarrass you.
You know what I mean? So it's like, it's not, you know what I mean? And then the bar scene is no better.
So, before you go to the bar scene, because I want to expound on what you're talking about. You actually took the words out of my mouth. That's how I feel, to a degree. I feel like the sections took all the thrill out of the club. That shit, it's not like when you think about going out clubbing and partying, you're thinking about dancing. You're thinking about the dance floor used to be where the spot is at. That was the spot. The only section that should still only be a section was the VIP. Other than that, you done made this weirdo bitch and these weirdo niggas feel like they somebody because they got a section.
They somebody.
And it's like, bro, everybody in this joint got a section, so everybody's segregated and everybody feeling like I'm better than them, I'm better than her, our section's more popping. But y'all all lame because everybody's sitting around on their phone, standing on couches with bottles, doing the same old thing.
next morning going through
6
100
bitches over there shaking their ass together, smacking their ass together. No men. 6 niggas over there, everybody jigging together. No bitches. It just looks weird. Then if you do combine it, it's just one little section popping, everybody else staring and looking at their phone, taking pictures, selfies. Like, I'm like, yo, am I the weirdo in the club? Because
We are the weirdo.
but hold on, let me. I'm asking a question. I'm at a club. I hear music. There's a DJ. I'm drinking. My song came on. I'm dancing with females, but I'm the weirdo because I'm dancing.
That part.
Like,
Oh, you ain't got a section.
I'm the fucking weirdo.
That nigga out there dancing. Look at that nigga. Put your phone out and record this nigga. He's dancing. Get your phone ready. Look at this nigga.
It ain't like I'm in here look like I'm Chris Brown. I'm just popping. Jigging with bitches. I'm just having a good time.
They put
But
a
I'm
phone
the
right.
weirdo.
Put a this dickhead. Look at him. Look at the
Look
dickhead.
at that. He ain't got no section. He just in the middle of the floor.
$400 or $500, $600, whatever these sections be costing. You know that's a mini getaway with your family, and you know what I mean, in the weekend. Or you can take a shorty mini weekend, just like, yo, I got this Airbnb.
Yo,
You
bro.
coming? Like,
Sections
overnight
killed
day.
the game to me.
Yeah.
Like, to me, that's what I'm realizing. Like, the generational gap is like tremendous.
Like the story I gave up. Like I said, oh, the bull. You know when I went to Atlanta, bull down there with the party gun and shit. He, you know, with the party gun, he throwing doves. A couple doves hit my chest. I grabbed him. I wasn't going to let the motherfuckers hit the floor. Niggas diving on the floor. Like this is
Speaking of Atlanta, it's a major reason why I've never went to Atlanta and really don't have no desire to go. Because all you do is get fly, get a section, and sit around.
Yo, that's really
That's
what
not partying to me. That's not clubbing to
That's
me.
what they do, though. That's really what they do.
That's not popping to me.
That's really what they do.
Like, I remember, like, nigga, I come from Dollar Party area.
Yeah.
That era, I should say. I said area. That era. Like, when, nigga, the dance floor was where it was at. And even if you was on the wall, you was getting wally.
Them joints you survive.
Big Cuz had cabaret parties. What happened to that?
So, some of them joints still
They
pop.
still pop.
But it all depends on which one you go to.
It depends on the era.
Because remember, the old heads that used to have them joints are now old heads. So now it was up to us to do the cabarets to really get it popping again. So
make it work.
I just feel like, in my opinion, man, clubbing is boring.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Unless you're out there, you and your lady, and y'all out there just having a ball, and it's you and y'all having fun by yourself. Nobody else exists.
I don't know.
no, I already said this already.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, like somebody said the bar. You know, I think it was Chuck that said the bar.
Listen.
the quarter
wait,
bar is the spot.
Wait, he said the best. Listen, DC, no sections. Everybody on the dance floor. Everybody digging.
Exactly. That's what it's supposed to be.
Everybody dancing. He's out there having a ball.
That
You couldn't
section
tell- you couldn't
shit
say nothing.
That
to
shit fucks
nobody.
the game up. It makes niggas feel arrogant.
And nobody got their phone out recording you while you dancing. Everybody out there dancing, enjoying the moment. Everybody living in the moment. Everybody living in the present.
To be, bro.
No phone, no nothing. Nobody living on social media. Nobody living through the camera.
It's like, yo, sections to me, man, it's just like, I'm not gonna say corny. I'm saying boring because all the bitches do is twerk in that one little spot with each other.
Right.
And it's like, okay, you popping your ass, but nobody's having a good time. Nobody's dancing.
Everybody fly.
All the fellas shaking their bottles and standing around and doing it like together. Like, but like, where's the mingling of the opposite sex? Like, what happened?
Where they go?
So it kind of comes to me like these motherfuckers get dresses and clothes that they wear, expensive shit. Get the section and then they return the clothes.
Yeah, because they ain't do nothing.
Because they ain't dancing. I ain't going to sweat this $1,000 shirt out.
I'm gonna tell you what happened. They went to the club for a photo shoot. That's all they did. You never see any fucking stories or any fucking pictures where the bitches is jigging.
No, it's real, Chuck. Listen, Y'all gotta call in, man. I put a call in number. Stop being shy and call in.
Call in if y'all want, man.
Y'all act like y'all in some fucking section. Make a
and
phone call. Make a phone call. What's the phone for?
And I'm not gonna get off topic, but this is the reason why Steak 48 said, look, y'all come here, y'all gotta spend a bean. Y'all come in here ordering a fucking drink and some advertisers taking pictures and shit. Yeah, I'm in Steak 48. I seen this shit. I went there for my birthday. And y'all motherfuckers took this shit. I mean, this is just before when they put that, like, yeah, you're going to spend $100 when you come in this motherfucker, this atmosphere.
But Steak 48 is different from the club. Bro.
Yeah,
the club, but I'm saying, no, the club is made, in my opinion, from where I come from.
But you saying, no, that's why I said I didn't want to get way off top. But what I'm saying, like, you come here, all right, I spent this $500. This is a $500 photo shoot, so I'm going to make the most. I'm a motherfucker make 500 photos a night. And that's what the fuck they do.
Right. All right, I see your point now. I see your point now.
I see the spin.
So, I went to a club over the weekend. Last weekend, I went to AC. Went to a club in the Tropicana. Shit was popping. Dance floor, people interacting with one another. Shit was fucking lit. It reminded me of old times again, like how a club should be. Only sections was back there. You ain't see nobody at them joints. You know what I mean? You got a couple of, I mean, like, again, the VIP niggas, that's cool.
He said,
What is that?
he talking about your bottle. He said, move it, please.
That's right, big ass,
right in front of your face.
big ass 40. Yeah, man. I don't know. Anyway, what you think, man? What you think, man?
Man, I'm telling you, clubs ain't the same. The only time you actually gonna enjoy yourself in the club is you and your lady, or you and your lady, cause that's the only time you're gonna be able to dance and not feel weird. Other than that, everybody gonna look at you like you weird. You be out there dancing by yourself, they look like you weird.
I remember Palmer's. What's the other joints? That's the one where I be coming to my Chrome. Them motherfuckers used to hit.
Different era, different time frame.
And that's when we listen to the radio. The radio station told you where to be popping. They probably still do.
Listen, we used to go to the Jones where the radio said it. They used to slide. Oh, the radio said it's gonna be here. We here.
We there.
Now the radio say like, yeah, I ain't going there.
And the shit was lit. Now it's just trap music and everybody taking pictures.
That's it. That's it.
And a few Megan Thee Stallion shake your ass Jones or something like that. That's about it. Like and all the bitches smack each other ass. That's it.
Sexy Red, come on.
And everybody smack each other ass. That's it.
That one.
No, that's my sis. Don't touch her.
Yeah, like she want her ass clapped.
Yeah, you dancing by yourself, they get close to you. Excuse me, we dancing right here. That's what I ain't worried about. I'm dancing by myself. I've been here.
Yeah, y'all on open floor.
I've been here.
You gotta go back to your $600 section.
I've been here. I was standing here dancing before y'all walked here. Don't come over here now.
She grabbed me.
Oh yeah. That nigga Gutter said my era of clubs was Palmer's, Transit, Upper Deck, Dances, Legendary Joe. Damn, I don't know how we dancing. That's a classic. I remember Transit nightclubs. Funny as shit. Those are classic spots though.
Upper Deck used to jump.
They ain't like that no more, B. They ain't like that no more. So it's a joint still out there that's still good on Delaware Ave, the River Deck.
Yeah, the River Deck still
Summertime,
jump.
that shit still jump. They no section.
River Deck still jump.
Let's get out there, have a good time.
Get out there, have a good time.
Wait, the niggas not allowed to touch it though.
No, that's not how they feel. They feel like they upper echelon.
Yeah, man.
Like, ain't nobody was touching you. Motherfucker, we in the floor. You on the dance floor. Am I right or wrong?
What'd you say?
Nah, you know how they be like, don't you touch? Because you be looking at it like you be seeing the vibe, then you move hard like,
don't touch.
Like, I moved the fuck over because I moved the fuck over. Ain't nobody trying to touch her. I think I'm trying to get arrested. Like, what the fuck? Oh, he's Groper. He's a Groper.
Not the Groper. Groper the Groper.
The Gropinator.
New drink.
New drink.
Fucking new drink.
I thought somebody called in for that one. That was a good one. I guess they like fuck.
Yeah, you know, niggas always we old heads now, so it's like, but at the same time, man, the club culture ain't no, it ain't the same.
It ain't saying it all.
Photo shoot, get fly, and shake a bottle.
That's
a
it.
photo shoot, throw
Got
money.
a bottle coming.
And have the bottle girls bring it to you, and everybody look at you. Oh, they get bottles on. Wow.
And everybody else dance on the floor, and they all turn around and look at them like, damn, they ain't have no fun.
Yeah, it's just boring.
Yeah, sometimes it's needed. Sometimes.
Yeah, it's just whack. What we got, lady? What's going on?
Yeah, sad.
We got Silver.
Sad.
Yeah, you can do what you want to do. Whatever you feel like doing, man. New drink.
New drink.
Drink.
All right, well, I'm gonna go ahead, man.
Boy, you going big.
A fucking real ID.
Real ID.
Real ID drink.
Can you give the people an understanding?
So Trump made that, even though he says it, but he doesn't really mean it. Now I'm elaborating.
Yeah, please.
Because if you're born in this country, you're traveling, you can use your Social Security. What else? Your Social Security and your birth certificate. The trap. What is still what I did, and it's fucking baffles me. Like if you have these two pieces of paper, and then you're still going to need a photo. But he wants to put it that you have to have a real ID. My man said you got to have a fucking, what is it, star on your ID or something, whatever the fuck that shit called.
Yeah, for the real ID.
For what? I'm going to the DMV with my Social Security and my motherfucking birth certificate to get a fucking ID, period. So now you're just saying that you're stealing money from me.
How much are the real IDs?
$80.
To say
Are they
I got a
80?
real thing.
Yeah, $80.
Yeah, they buy like what, 70?
Chuck said, "What's the point?" That's what I'm trying to figure out.
What is the point? I got a passport. You got a cat. I just motherfucking turned 42. They just took what, $40? What it was, $40 to get my new ID. You won't catch me until my passport expired. Fuck you. But yeah, I mean,
Oh wait, so they $69.50. So he must have just got one.
I got a
I'm gonna break down to you like this,
I
Spike.
got a passport.
Spike, I'm gonna break down to you like this. Them real IDs is a fucking ripoff.
Yeah.
Hey, listen,
It's
if you
for the
gonna
government.
listen, if you gonna get a real ID, go get your fucking passport. And if you can't get your passport, find a way to pay off whatever you got to pay off to get your passport. Because at the end of the day, you're getting this real ID, and you only can leave the state. Get your fucking passport to leave the fucking country. You spend all this money just to go to another state that had to spend another check and a half to pay for a plane ticket and anything else. Y'all ain't gonna drive where y'all gonna go.
Your bottle of soup. They can't see your face with that big ass Angel Reese.
So my thing on the real IDs is just go get your passport. Go get your passport because at the end of the day, you already got a license or you already got an ID. Now you're gonna go get another ID.
And it's worth 10
Now
years.
you're gonna get another ID that had to change it over in 4 years. Go get your passport.
Go get your passport.
You can go wherever you want.
It's
Out of
worth-
the state, out of the country, and they got passport IDs. So you ain't gotta carry around your book if you don't want to. Just make it work for you. Why spend $70 on a real ID and you can spend $100 on a passport that's gonna last for 10 years?
Well, $250.
That's a government.
Yeah, if you want to expedite
Oh
it.
yeah, we're gonna get it.
If you want to expedite it. Most people ain't gonna get expedited. They
It's like
bullshit.
180, it's like 180 without extradite. 250 extradite.
Yeah.
Fuck it. Do that.
But listen, $100 sound better than them because they
But that's a lie. One is I'm 180.
I need them to just go get it. I don't care how much it costs for. Go get it.
Listen, I will say this though. If you ain't got no passport, it's gonna take you a while to get one. At least 2 weeks if you ain't got extradited, like Lee said. Most things ain't extradited.
Now you can do all.
No,
this online.
brother.
Listen,
You can do all it online now.
Yeah.
okay, but
But still got
That's
extra
a real ID.
You still got to-
you ain't gonna see. What I forget how.
We talking about passports. now.
The passport and the
No, but it's no. That's what I'm saying. I understand you can do it online, but what I'm saying is, if you don't get it, you're not gonna be able to fly. TSA ain't playing with niggas.
Right. And it started what was it, May
7th. And you know, I know people that work at the airport. They said no, they dead ass.
Yeah.
You can't even fly from here to LA or ATL if you don't have that real ID or a passport. They not
Ain't LA
bullshit.
go nowhere.
So I would advise everybody to go do something about it if you want to travel. That's just my opinion. But you know,
Teach your own.
man, new drink.
Other than that, y'all driving. Figure it out.
Or you're catching the Peter Pan bus.
Catch a train.
Who's putting Peter Pan in your room?
Mega bus down.
Making the bus down.
Also, but look, before we close it, it's I seen on Instagram. It's 3 ferries that you can leave off. No, it's 3 ferries that you can leave out of America that you don't have to have a passport.
Yeah, they gonna take your race shape to get sex trafficked.
Hey, take your ass back.
And you get off of that, Joe, you done.
Hang it up.
Nah, it's a real.
Hang it up. You ain't coming back.
You gonna be calling the board for taking and trying to get you back.
Listen, they got you.
Yeah.
Listen to the voice in the
Hey, man,
background.
what happened? I got on a mega bus of ferries. It took me over to South Africa down traffic.
I can't
Nah.
get back. The ferry no longer exists.
It's one in Cali that you can take the
I ain't
train.
taking that shit.
It's one in Florida you can take
I'm
to the
cool.
Bahamas. And
Now
Puerto
break it
Rico, see Puerto
Now
Rico's
break it
America,
down
so
like this.
you could take a ferry from Puerto Rico
Trying
to
to drive.
Punta Cana.
Now break down to you like this, right? When you get over there, right? You still gotta go through customs.
You gonna
If
get-
you don't have a real
No.
ID,
you gonna
You gotta go
get
do
treated
customs.
like-
You gotta do
gonna get
customs
treated like a slave.
on a real cruise ship.
but that's the thing though.
On a ferry,
You get there,
on a banana boat.
you get there, shackles.
You see how? Remember when the bitch told Tony came home? Said he came home with banana boat. He said banana boat. You don't want to stick a banana boat. That nigga got offended by that shit.
Banana boat.
I don't want to stick a banana boat.
Who the fuck you think I
Yo, nah, you don't want to go. Tony got offended by that shit.
am? Who the fuck you think I am?
Oh shit!
Yo.
Oh shit!
Get your real ID on your passport. Do not get on the ferry. I do not advise nobody get on that ferry.
Don't get on no ferry. Save your life, because it ain't your fairy godmother. The ferry is Satan.
The bull from Tekken is only a movie star. Ain't nobody coming to get you.
You ain't got no savior.
Oh shit. No drink.
Don't stick a banana boat. Who the fuck you think I am?
You lost it over there. I was gonna say I came over on the ferry. Nigga, he lost it, bro. He lost it.
Yo, man, Shine spit this shit.
I know where I want to go, but I'm not gonna go there because we get tired. So we're gonna go some couple places, man. We gonna
Hold on.
Yo, the nigga Chuck said, no one is getting on no ferry. I agree. Hey, Chuck, he wildin'. He is fucking
The person that put that shit on Instagram is trafficking.
He ain't distracting me. I'm
Whoever put that shit on Instagram is trafficking.
I'm helping pass information. Hey, son, that's one guy.
I agree.
That nigga that put that shit up there is trafficking. Whoever get on that
It's a
post.
Stone Cold setup.
Come on.
As soon as you get on that joint, that shit ain't nothing but a big ship full of fucking containers.
Big Great Dane container.
No, I ain't fucking with that shit, bro.
You are
Them niggas can still attract a trailer. You think they can't take you? on one of them big ships? Yeah, right. I'm not getting on that ferry.
That nigga said ferry to fucking Punta
God.
Puerto Rico to Punta Cana.
He said Spook got scared of the IG.
Yeah, he definitely got scared
No,
by the IG ferry.
I ain't getting on the ferry,
He
bitch.
tells them passing off information. might want to check the sources.
I'm not getting on
You
the
gotta go
ferry.
back to school and check the sources.
That's like one. Oh shit! And I forgot about that. That's like
I can't take my fucking
so that's
right
that's like Trump telling motherfuckers, yo, I need $1,000, yo, turn yourself in and deport yourself.
Yeah, that's a banana itself.
You might get a chance to come back.
He gonna say he gonna put y'all on one of them ferries and y'all ain't gonna get in the ice containers in this. The ice is containers.
You never get on the ferry, dog.
So you give me $1,000 to leave this country. Who the fuck believes you?
What am I doing? $1,000 you fucking deport me. I gotta build my life back.
You deport
You're
yourself.
not getting no G.
You ain't getting that $1,000.
You
You get
getting
the
traffic.
You going in one of them ice? You going in one of them ice facilities?
You are now a worker. Figure it out because you are not coming back.
You are done. You are not getting on that ferry.
Done. You don't even know which country you gonna be dropped off there.
Come on, new time.
Cause you went out like a chinch. Instead of getting your best, that's been $180. You spent 40 on a ferry in Miami.
Hey, you thought you was going to Miami and make it?
Never to be seen again.
So, yeah, move my way to Miami. Got your phone out. Okay, I'm on the ferry. I ain't had to pay. I'm going to Miami. Next thing you know, phone went black. Nigga somewhere in Central America.
Yeah, Knicks is crushing.
Yeah.
They up
It's over.
40 burger.
Check Mouse cut that game off.
They have 37 points. You might have called a 40 burger.
So
We'll be at school.
Oh shit!
God.
We gonna go here real light. We
I
going
can
in.
on the ferry. Yeah, bring us back. Cause you sit niggas in the traffic zone.
There's no trafficking. We do not condone it.
We talking
We do
about,
not condone ferries.
We talking about Tory Lanes getting poked up 14, and then now this new evidence, this new.
Hold on, I gotta say this real quick. My fault, I got Chuck said, last year, if the door locking behind you, when you on that ferry. Everything go black. Everything go.
You walking over the phone.
Oh my God.
Your soul belongs to me.
And you hear a deep voice going in the car. Like sing songs. Your soul belongs to me.
Your soul is mine.
Finish it.
Finish it. Your
Yo.
life is mine.
Oh my God. That's ugly.
We're gonna talk about Tory getting poked. We're gonna talk about Tory getting poked up 14, and now there's evidence coming out that who shot Maddie. It's crazy work.
Crazy how evidence gets swept under the rug just to get what they want.
Like, who want to take this joint on?
I got you.
You got it.
Yeah, I
you,
got
you got the info. All right.
I got you.
Crazy work, man. Got that man
So-
facing 10 years.
So the proof finally comes out that it was the friend that shot him. All over jealousy.
Go ahead, bro.
The friend shot her over jealousy. They talking about it ricocheted off the ground, this and that. They knew he had. They both was having fun with him, you know. One got jealous, one couldn't handle it. But at the end of the day, the truth is out there now. Everybody know that he ain't doing the friend did it, but it's too late now. They try to overturn the evidence. But for Tory Lanez getting stabbed up the 14 times in prison is crazy. And then the Megan Thee Stallion fans allegedly Gotta go fund me out for my man and send my man money.
A word?
Yeah, the one that poked him up. The Stallion fans, allegedly, according to the internet, started a GoFundMe for him, and he got over $2,000 already. Just for poke my man up. It should sound like a hit, but you know, allegedly. But you know, I ain't got nothing to do with that.
He should sue Megan Thee Stallion and all the motherfuckers that took all his fucking money.
Meg was mad. Gutter said Meg was mad he was about to bag Kylie Jenner at the party. That's what I've been hearing.
That shit crazy.
I wanna look at it from this angle real quick.
Tory was loud. He was popping.
Absolutely.
Pop tall ass man. He was popping it.
Before I go into I was about to my spill, he was worse than that. So yeah, he said Tory was popping. Nigga, when the lockdown came,
Tory was popping.
Nigga, quarantine radio was the shit.
I was watching Tory.
He had that shit lit.
Nigga, that was free porn.
Quarantine radio was fucking popcorn.
He was winning off.
Like he was really getting shit popping. Like in 2020 when the lockdown came, he was the first like nigga that was innovative on the internet. Like yo, we doing this.
This was like
quarantine radio. He had that shit lit. He had that shit lit. So I gotta give him that. But I want to look at it from this angle real quick about the simple fact that he might honestly be innocent and put in jail for no reason. Now think about this part. He got poked up. Could have passed away, right?
Mm-hmm.
Did
2 lungs collapsed.
Thank God, right? But what if he would have did the stabbing?
Now he got a case. Now he got a case to defend himself for being fucking innocent.
Come on, bro.
Make it make sense.
That shit is crazy how it's so fucked up. Innocent motherfuckers go to jail, defend themselves. You rock somebody.
Now you got
a case. You possibly got a murder case in your hand. And you went in there for, let's say, a 3 to 5.
But something you ain't done.
And now you got a motherfucking 25 to life joint.
Because you had to defend yourself because the nigga thought you did something you ain't even do.
That shit is wild, man. Like, it's fucked up, man.
I hate to say it, you know, for false information, you know, that shit is crime. Like, you know, for these people that's putting out this false information that's getting other people locked up, they need to go to jail and figure it out themselves. Switch the tables.
Nah, but it's crazy. Like, I'm saying,
that's fucked up, bro.
Fucked up situation.
Like, he really, you know what I mean? Like, first of all, his life is ruined regardless. You know what I mean? It's very seldom that you have a situation like a Wallow. Mm-hmm. But nobody knew Wallow. So Wallow came, you know what I mean, with a whole different vibe, because that nigga wasn't, nobody knew him then. It wasn't, it was way before internet era, you know what I'm saying? Tory Lanes could be ruined because there's going to always be people that rock with Megan regardless. Yeah. Even though he found out to be true, they're like, I don't give a fuck, I rock with Megan. He did that shit.
Same thing with the baby. But he still making
bangers
though. You know what I mean? He said, all right, niggas ain't gonna listen. I gotta make some bangers. But the bangers, you can't deny club bangers. You know what I mean? And that's what Tory has.
But I'm saying,
like his last album, like I listened to that joint. That shit is phenomenal. Like, you know what I mean? Like, so I don't know if I didn't listen to it, but I'm just saying it's gonna be. But I'm saying it's gonna always be people out there that just dislike that nigga regardless. It's always gonna be like, no, he did that shit. It was his fault. He the reason why the shit happened. You know what I mean? Like on that type of time. Kind of like the topic that we're gonna bring up, the P Diddy and Cassie joint.
That's what they have to say.
I know, but we gonna
get there.
Nah, but you gotta tell the fans.
But yeah, absolutely. We definitely gonna get in there. You're right.
That's good. That's good segment.
Absolutely.
I like it.
But I felt so. I don't really know too much about this Meg and Tory situation. All I know is supposedly the bitch shot him. That was always like out there. Always was out there. As far as I can remember.
No, it was. But now the evidence finally came out.
And it was like when Tory did that jail call, they kind of like was making it seem like he was saying like he shot her, but it was almost like he was just saying like, yo, man, I apologize. I was fucking both of y'all. I ain't want y'all to run. Because real niggas don't like their bitches to fight. You know what I mean? Yeah, I know I'm fucking both of y'all, and I know I brought y'all range up, but I ain't really want it to come out. I was trying to be, I was a player.
Yeah,
I got caught. I ain't want y'all to run because the real nigga not gonna let their bitches fight. Only sucking, in my opinion, this is the way I feel about it. Only sucking niggas allow their bitches to fight, unless it's out of your control. You know what I'm saying? Like if they around each other, you're there.
Right. They meet up.
No matter what. Yeah. If they meet up at the bitch, I want to meet you here, and you don't know nobody. You at work. They go rumble. You're gonna do it.
They see each other.
Yeah.
Out, you ain't there.
But if you're there and you know that these are your hoes, and you know what I mean, you fucking them, you automatically jump in the middle. You handle that. You know what I'm saying? Even if it's your wife, you're like, nah, bitch, come on, bitch, I'm drunk. You know what I mean? But side bitch in the head, you eat that. Cause that's real nigga shit. So that's why I feel like Tory was on some shit like, nah, I'm fucking both of y'all, but I ain't gonna try to rumble. I ain't gonna let shit to happen. You know what I mean? That's how I look at it. But
well, that's real. That's a good point of view because at the end of the day, you don't want them to fight. Like you knew what you was doing. He made that phone call to let the world know. Listen, I was fucking both of them. They found out. I'm apologizing. Not I'm calling and saying I did it. No, I'm calling to apologize for fucking y'all too.
Right.
Y'all, I knew y'all was friends. I felt as though it was cool. So I did it. I'm apologizing because this shit went too far. And now y'all got me sitting here and I ain't do nothing. I'm just apologizing to be the bigger person and the man that I am. That's how I see it. But what can you say when the system is rigged for the way it's rigged?
Yeah. And
then he from Canada. They looked at it like shit. We got somebody from out of the country.
We gonna show that
we gonna set an example.
Expedite system.
No, it ain't no expedite system. We gonna set an example. We not gonna deport them. We gonna keep them here in LA. If anybody ever do anything wrong, and all that shit, they deport them back. They don't never keep them. They always deport them. They kept him to set an example.
And I don't know nothing about jail, right? I'll be the first one to tell you I don't know a whole bunch about jail, you know what I'm saying? But from the stories that I hear, it's 3 places you don't want to be when it comes to American jail. You don't want to be locked up in Rikers. You don't want to be locked up in certain jails in Dallas, and you damn sure don't want to be locked up in LA because it's too much gang culture out there.
That's all it is.
Like LA Pelican Bay joint or some shit like that, nigga. You don't know nothing about gang culture. You don't know nothing about the way they move out there like that. So those are terrible spots to put him at. You know what I'm saying?
No, that's real.
Especially for him to be a celebrity. He should have been somewhere where he can't, like, that kind of shit don't happen.
He definitely should have been isolated.
You can't put a motherfucker in that type of now granted you can't stop all altercations, yeah. But those Jones is like, come on, bro, those maximum security Jones.
That's some Joe you could avoid it.
Nigga, nobody want to get locked up in LA.
Them could avoid it.
You don't want to get locked up in LA, dog.
Not at all.
You don't know nothing about that gang culture out there, bro. That was fucked up where he put him at.
And they made sure they did it.
That was fucked up.
They switched jails on purpose.
That's fucked up what they did to him, B. You know what I'm saying? But that's just my opinion on it. You know what I mean? I feel like, you don't put a motherfucker like with a target on his back. Cause some motherfucker just want to get him because of who he is.
No, sure.
Like, come on, bro. That was fucked up. But you know, at the end of the day, man, it's the injustice system, man. That shit be fucking motherfuckers' life up, bro.
You do.
It be fucking motherfuckers' life up. You know, and the sad part is, they will give a motherfucker immunity just because they're giving their side of the story, but the shit could be all fucking lies and fucking falsehoods. But he's the motherfucker, or she's the motherfucker that came and said to the prosecution, and all of a sudden you're in the hot seat, but it's all lies and fabrication. That shit's ugly, bro.
This fucking system is fucked up.
Megan Thee Stallion lied 2 times.
Listen,
it's not about fucking number one.
Perjury on the stand is crazy. And then when it come out,
who interviewed? Gayle King interviewed
Gayle
right?
King, yeah.
And she totally lied, right?
Gayle King, yep. No. When Gayle King interviewed, she lied and then told the truth. All on the same show with the same question. All she did was rephrase it. Just show you how smart you are. All he did was rephrase the words and then you admit to it. Fucking dummy. Fucking bean back.
Yeah, I gotta get a little more information on it before I really before I really bang the gavel on it. But I will tell you, from what I've heard and what I've people that I know, and sources that I trust on the internet, and all internet. I'm just keeping it real from where I'm learning that from. Look like the bull innocent, man. Like they just want to fuck with him. They talking about from what I saw, he's a felon in the vicinity of a firearm.
Yep.
But it's like, okay, fine, okay. If that's what you want to lock him up for, you want to book him for that, that's fine. What about the bitch that shot the bitch though? Like, what happened to those two hoes? Like, we just forget about that.
That part.
Nigga got poked 14 times.
Like, what are we talking about here?
Who's gonna get exonerated?
So
she just supposed to walk.
For instance, I'm on parole. Y'all two niggas start rumbling. I'm driving. We got open container in the car, right? All right. I violated my parole. Cool. That's fine. I shouldn't have no open container. I mean, I eat that. It might be 3-6 months, whatever it might be. I eat that. But it was a gun in the car, and it's theirs.
Now
but now I was like, that was mine. So like, what the? And I didn't even know they had a gun. I didn't know they had a gun. Lee had a dog on the small of his back. I'm supposed to know.
That was yours.
I'm supposed to pat him down. That's my man. Like, what are we doing?
And that's another thing. He ain't snitched about the situation.
Forget the snitch part. He didn't even have a gun.
This is kind of crazy to me.
But he could have did this the whole fucking time. But he did.
So now I gotta have a metal detector.
But they still wouldn't have believed them.
So now I gotta have a metal detector for my niggas in the car.
You see what I'm saying?
It's ridiculous, B.
Yeah, that's real. Them guys have metal detector at all times.
I'm gonna tell you right now.
According to the law.
Yeah, I got a metal detector. I got hard before you get my car and me to put metal detector.
Listen, I'm not taking the gun charge for nobody.
School, that's not what I'm talking
about. That's what you're not talking. You don't got a choice if you're a felon. You say whatever you want.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
you violated.
He had nothing to do with it. But
he had nothing to do with it. But I'm breaking down to you like this. I'm gonna break down to you like this. As a felon, you can't be around that type of stuff. You're going to jail.
The writing is fucked up. Is what you're trying to say. The language is off.
So that's what I'm saying. This is what he had the choice to do, and he did not do it because he tried to be the bull.
He didn't have no choice.
No,
he was
going to jail regardless.
When the DA was like, "Nigga, was this your gun?" No, it's not my gun. And you know what I started saying?
He did say that.
Oh, I'm gonna give you this letter. Who the fuck was there, and who gun it was?
Oh, so you was gonna rat?
That's not ratting. I'm a grown ass fucking man.
He already said it wasn't his gun.
I'm trying. No, I'm fucking with you.
Listen, I'm gonna call paper. But listen, I'm gonna call you and I'm telling you like, yo, if you don't motherfucking take this charge, I'm not doing this. But that's what he chose.
No, he didn't. He on papers. He had no choice.
No, you're not understanding what I'm saying.
No, you're not understanding us. You're a felon on papers. It doesn't matter what he say. You're going to jail.
No, but they're coming after you. You see what I'm saying?
He already said it's not his gun. He's still going to jail. I'm out of country. I'm in the vicinity of a gun. I got to look around me and somebody got shot.
All right, so we go out tonight. We get pulled over. You got a motherfucking AR loaded clip. Loaded clip.
Loaded clip.
Couldn't you say it? We get pulled over. You get charged with DUI. You try to say it's my gun. Are you gonna take it as your gun?
If it's mine, I am. But at the end of the day, they putting that shit on everybody in there, brother, because we all in there talking.
Story.
Bro, that's not the moral of the story because I'm not on papers, brother.
Yeah, that's completely different, bro.
I'm not on papers.
What we saying is,
no, I understand what you're saying.
From
what I'm saying.
But
we're going off the story.
We're talking about something completely different.
We're talking about the story.
We're talking about forget about Tory. Let's just talk about a regular person on papers.
That's what I'm talking about.
So this what we're saying is the law is written wrong, is what we're trying to explain. Because Lee is my man. This is my cousin. I'm home. We going to the club or wherever we go. I said, no, I never said fuck the club. We about to go to some shorty crib. I would like to go to a bitch crib. As we go in there, we get pulled over. I don't know Lee got a fucking gun on him. But they're gonna book me anyway.
Because he on paper.
That's what I'm trying to explain.
That's what
it's a violation regardless.
I understand that.
Even though Lee took it even though he took, it's my gun.
I understand.
I'm in a violation.
Listen, I understand the violation probation process. I'm talking about saying, all right. So he was like, he get in my car, and then he say, he get pulled up. Yeah, that wasn't my gun. Then who gun was it?
We ain't say that. We say took the. We said we're taking the charge.
No, but I'm mixing it in. You get what I'm saying?
But
he just said I was a snitch. How the fuck is I'm not taking the charge for nobody else's gun in my car.
But you're not taking the charge. You're not taking the charge.
But you might as well run that too.
You're going to get You're going. I'm breaking down to you like this. No. You just said run. I'm explaining to you how to go.
I want to put it in the mix.
I'm going where you go with the mix. I'm breaking down to you like this. Conspiracy gets more time than the person that does the crime. He has the gun, right? You don't know he had the gun, but at the end of the day, they don't care if you know or don't know. Now you're conspiracy to a gun charge because he's in the car with a gun. Now you get conspiracy to that. No matter if you tell him that's not your gun, that's his gun. If he take the charge or not, you're still getting conspiracy. So you're still getting the gun charge. That's what we're saying to you. No matter what you say, you're still getting that gun charge. Conspiracy carries more time than the person that did the crime.
The only way you getting out of that shit is this nigga like, yo, he had no knowledge, not even to the cops. He got to this shit in court.
Yeah, that's what
no knowledge.
But you're going to
You're
jail.
going to jail that night.
You're going to jail that night.
And that's a lot of people that don't do that.
But you're going to jail that night though.
That's why we saying it's still.
But we got to show the pros and the cons.
No, that's what we're doing.
I'm
but that's why I broke it down to you with the conspiracy. With conspiracy.
We all see. So we come from the era where we always know if you're riding dirty, we always we get pulled.
That's yours.
Everything that's on you, that's yours. It's no rap. That's the honor amongst brethren. But sometimes you don't have that. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you don't have that. That's always been a rule of ours. Ain't everybody rules. That's always been our rule. But we're talking about as far as that goes with two bitches and a nigga, fucking both of them, somebody get shot, but he's on paper. He was fucked regardless because it was a firearm and somebody got shot. He can't have no police contact regardless. But he's also in what's possession? Well, I don't say possession, but in the vicinity. I'm gonna say it. And the crime happened. And somebody got shot.
And the gun wasn't registered.
And somebody got shot.
You were in vicinity of a non-registered gun, an illegal gun, and somebody got shot with it.
The Shay, what up, boo?
And you're a felon.
Yeah, that part.
We know you got shot in the sack.
You out of the country.
That's why I wanted y'all to get on that.
No, bro, I'm with you, but at the same time, like I said, bro, at the end of the day, those always been our rules. And I'm not saying everybody, a lot of people don't, a lot of other
we feel in the community, that's what we need.
We have those rules. I have those rules. Like you said, I'm 43 years old now. You get in my car, it's the same rules as if I was 18. Whatever's yours is yours. You choose to live that life. I ain't living that life. That's yours. That's automatic. You pull the cop to that. You know what I'm saying? Now me, I'm slightly different. I'm not saying like I'm better, worse, but I'm just saying I'm gonna rock out and hope and pray that you do what you're supposed to do.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? That's just the kind of person that I am.
Because if I go to jail,
now we automatically got an automatic issue. Automatic. The fact that you didn't even say it from the very beginning, we automatically got a problem now.
Because I see you in jail, I'm fuck you up.
Right, talking about we gonna fight this in court. We gonna do it separate.
Because the fact that we automatically got a problem from the door. Mm-hmm. The fact that you didn't even tell this motherfucking cop
it's yours.
Everything in here is mine. We automatically got a problem from that point on.
As soon as we in the tank, and I know that I'm in.
As soon as we got pulled and they found shit.
And you don't say nothing.
If I'm not in,
fuck you up in front of the cop.
Automatic.
If I'm in the,
fuck you up in front of the
cop. If I'm in the tank,
it's on site.
We not getting to the tank. I'm fucking you up in front of the cop.
Automatically.
Because I know I'm going to jail.
And because you're supposed to be man enough to own your shit. It's the rules.
What's yours is yours, and what's mine is mine.
Those are the rules.
If you're dirty, you're dirty. You know you're dirty. That shit's yours.
Otherwise, that's why you don't supposed to That's why it was always been a rule. Yo, you get in here, you already know. We get pulled. Whatever you got, everybody understands the game.
Whatever you got is yours.
And the moment we get pulled, and they start doing some other shit, and we get pulled out, they find a shit, you're supposed to automatically say, "Oh, it's just mine. I ain't gonna do it. It's all mine. Don't worry about it." That's supposed to be automatic.
That's real shit.
I shouldn't be drug into none of this bullshit. That's an automatic rule.
You're free to go.
That's the way it go. I'll put some money in your books. I got you, bro. But you should automatically know it's yours. Absolutely. I'll put some money in your books. I got you. I'll help you do. You want to call me a three-way? You know, back in the day, too. Actually, I was a three-way call nigga. I got you. I do whatever I need to do to help out.
I got you.
But I'm not in the game. Don't put me in the game because you in the game. No, nigga. Those are the rules.
The bylaws.
I understand where you went. I'm glad you went there.
The bylaws is written for a reason.
Hold on. Look at Lee. Coach Lee Finney put it back.
The bylaws is written for a reason.
And I want to say this for everybody that's just checking and listening again. I want to say this. Coach Lee Fit. I'll let you tell.
Well, my track team is officially nonprofit, 501c3 certified. You know, wrote all the bylaws, wrote all the language, learned the language. You know, listen, it ain't as hard as y'all think it is. And stop letting these people rip y'all off with all this money that y'all got to pay for these LLCs, because you ain't got to pay all that money. You get your LLC, soon you fill out that paperwork, you go on the IRS, you research it, type all your information.
Yeah. I would say, shout out to Lee, man, still coaching the youth, still doing what he's supposed to do. Young brother in the community, making shit happen, still taking care of the youth. Support this brother, support brothers like him, support sisters like them, because these are gems that we have amongst us. You know what I'm saying? Everybody ain't on that level to be able to coach the youth or even step in like that. So I really appreciate it. That's why I want to make sure we say it again. You know what I'm saying? So when Lee put the information out, you know what I mean? So listen, he might put some information out. It's just me talking. We ain't talk off camera. We ain't talk before this. If he put something out, he needs some donations to help the youth out. Listen, whatever you can afford, it ain't going to hurt. $10, $20, it ain't going to hurt. I'm just saying it might come out. And that's what we're supposed to do. We're supposed to help the youth and help the people that's trying to help them. I'm going to leave it at
that.
Appreciate that.
Deshae, what'd you say?
Say, things is crazy, but this conversation reminds me of that. One Charleston White.
There you go.
No, I'm about to say something.
Charleston
White. Oh, it ain't no more. Charleston White did. Sometimes what may seem snitching is just accountability.
Word.
That's real.
Word.
That's real shit.
Word.
That's real.
That's where Spook was at.
And that's where we was going with it. Yep. See, we knew you had something to say.
Leave my big ass in the train.
The shade you too damn far. I can't make my way up the Altoona. That's too far for me.
I will.
I'm about to say, but I definitely could send you some workouts, or we could do Zoom workouts. I got you though. Family stick together, and I ain't gonna let you do that.
On to it. One more.
This is just quick, Joe. It's probably like 2 minutes.
Before we go, so I feel like give a little synopsis real quick. So old rules are still new rules. Only reason why they get called old rules is because new people don't want to abide by it. But they always been there. So like the shade was so eloquently put, it seems like it's snitching, but it's accountability. Same thing Spook was trying to allude to. Same thing everybody at the panel was trying to allude to. If you win a game, you win a game. It's cause and effect. It's cause and effect when it comes to the game. Everybody know that. Whatever game you win, if you're dealing with that side where it's a double-edged sword, you got to handle that. We talked about Tory Lanes. He was fucking 2 hoes. He was in the game. You got to handle that. He handled it the way he handled it. That's why you're in the bed. You can't. He took it the way he took it. And guess what? Two bitches went their other way. They ain't ride for him, however it may be. But he was in the game. That shit felt. Look, you see what happens when you're in the game. Spook point of the game is you riding in my car. I'm not in the game. I'm a family man. I'm this, that, and the third. You still in the game. Whatever you got dirty on you, because I ain't checking you. I don't know what's going on. If we get pulled, you supposed to automatically cop to your shit because that's part of the game.
Yes, sir.
Don't make me part. I'm a civilian, and then like what Deshae was saying, you can't get mad at a civilian for saying like, no, I ain't gonna like that ain't like I'm a civilian. Don't make me a rat. I'm a civilian.
My life is not your life, and you know.
That's what Spice trying to say. I'm a civilian.
The statement is
leave me out of this.
The statement would say like.
So I feel like
I'm not saying snitch.
That's
no,
why
you're saying take accountability.
It was civilian.
Yeah.
It's a civilian. We gotta understand that word because that's what it comes down to. People don't understand. I'm not in the game. That's what you doing.
And the statement should not bring you to that accountability.
So
if you fuck with real niggas, you should never have to become
or real bitches. It happens. Cause some bitches is in the game.
Cause this is
don't make your girl.
This is accountability right here. Like I mean, you looking at it like, yo, what are we talking about?
Now break
down. But nigga,
to
when the NBA's news wanna, I mean, yeah, I lied. Or who else? Yeah, I lied. So why the fuck you lying? Now it's accountability. Like now it's like, should I listen to your music? Because now you look, because there's whole things in there. Like, yeah, I mean, there's girls looking up to you. Same as like NBA players, NFL players, singers and stuff like that. Rap artists. Like, yeah, I mean, you are a model. You're a model. So now you're not looking like a fucking model.
Listen.
Now you're looking like a piece of shit.
Okay. Can I go?
Go ahead.
Now, as he was trying to say, but he went where he went. But I'm going to go here. The new generation don't know how to take accountability for what they need to take accountability for. The new generation is so stuck on, I'm just going to say it, I want, I'm going to get what I want. They feel as though they're privileged. They're privileged to get what they need and what they want. Instead of they being held accountable for what they're supposed to do and what they're not doing. It's all right, you did wrong, don't worry about it, I'm still going to get you what you're going to get. No, this new generation don't take accountability. That's the same thing with these new rappers and these new singers. They don't take accountability for what's going on. Her friend shot her. Her friend shot her. Her friend shot her. Her friend shot her. She called the friend. No damn well he ain't had nothing to do with it. You're not taking accountability for it. I'm not taking accountability. Putting it on him. They look at it like loyalty, but they're not even cool no more. So where's the loyalty at? Who has loyalty and who don't have loyalty? Take accountability for what you do and own what you do. As I got told growing up, you say what you say, you live by your word, and you do what you're supposed to do. Because you only have your word and your balls. And as a female, you only have your words
in
your name. So I was going there too, so he stopped from saying it. He stopped from saying it. So listen, take accountability for what you put accountability for, and own up to your shit. And you will never be nothing if you can't own up to your shit. You'll be living a facade for the rest of your life. Live for something.
Ooh, I like that. Live for something.
So with that being said, we're gonna get into the main topic of the night.
Segue.
Good.
Bro, we here.
No, we here. We there. We're gonna get to the main topic of the night, ladies and gentlemen. I'm pretty sure unless you've been on the planet,
not gonna like it.
You've been on the planet Mars. You've been in the maximum penitentiary in the hole, or if you was just born last night. Everybody's been following the Diddy trial. It's a weekend. It's been 5 days, a week in. I want to make sure I'm saying it correctly. I want him to think I'm saying the weekend. Anyway, the star witness Cassie started from the door. They brought Cassie out from the very fucking door, which was a power move for the prosecution, or should I say the state?
That's a hell of a move.
You know what I mean? The feds. So Diddy has a racketeering sex trafficking trial. What's going on right now?
No, say it again. Say it again. Say it loud.
A racketeering sex trafficking trial.
Say one more.
A racketeering sex trafficking trial going on for Puff Daddy, P. Diddy, you know, whatever you want to call him, Sean Combs. Everybody's been following this shit. Everybody know Cassie, Cassandra Ventura, his long-term girlfriend for 11 years at the time. I think it was from like 2009 to about
whatever happened.
You know, 2016, 17, one of those two. So we all know what's going on, right? Again, the prosecution put her on the stand from the very beginning,
and brought her back.
And the defense the prosecution had her for 2 days, and the defense was able to cross-examine her for 2 days, and it ended tonight, which is Friday night. So I just want to say, you know, I'm gonna let Lee take this one from the very beginning. How do you feel, or what do you think about everything that's going on as far as the charges? Give us your rundown of what you know about it. How do you feel going forward?
Listen, I feel like the charges crazy, and I feel as though the Cassidy move might have been their best move. That's why they went with it first, because they might not really have nothing. And it's sad to say it that way though, because now all these videos coming out, the whole video of the unedited version, where they made it look like it was more than what it was, and it actually was way worse with the whole video. But then again, you turn around and then you got her testimony talking about something. He used to be in a room and make her have sex with other men and wipe the cum on him. So at the end of the day, he might be mentally sick in the head. Like, he might not always be there.
He's just...
And no, it ain't about him being a freak. He might not really be all the way there. Like, you don't know what he's been through in his life. We just going off of what we see and what they let us see. They not pulling his therapist out to talk to his therapist. They're not talking to none of them. They're going off of what the video show. I understand what the video showed. I seen it. That shit was upsetting. It was triggering. But on top of that, from what I see and what I'm hearing, he might be home way sooner than what y'all think.
The shade shooting crazy. That's
yeah. He might be home way sooner than what you think. And that's just my opinion, because at the end of the day, the trial ain't really going the way they wanted to go. They shot their load with bringing her up first. They're supposed to go with everybody else and bring her last. It's a strategy. You don't start with your star witness first. The strategy is always to bring your star witness in last, so everybody can understand, because at the end of the day, everybody's seen the video already. So now you got to let it build up. You don't do the build up in the beginning, because now everybody's sitting like, all right, we heard this already. We've seen this already. Now what she's saying is it's making her actually look bad, because she was talking about how she used to. No, it ain't about that. She talked about how she used to egg it on, how she used to beat him up first. So now you put your hands on him first. Now you're egging him on to do what he's doing to you. So it's not actually making the fucking feds in the state look good the way they thought they was gonna make them look, because she's under oath. Now she's telling the truth. That's why she took the money. That's why she took the money. That's why but that's why that video is not violent. That's why the video is now void. But they're gonna keep showing it because it makes it look bad. It makes them look bad, so you're gonna keep showing it. I'm done there.
Got a couple comments.
Yeah, go ahead.
All in, please. They give it a number 2.
The number on there.
So the shade took a shot at me from the door. She said, Ruben, if you remember the last time we talked about this, your bougie ass chimed in from vacay. None of us can comprehend what these freak ass weirdos was doing with that kind of money. Then my man, Nicole said, did they show any of the real video footage?
Yeah.
Then my man Gutter said, can't hide your demons behind your riches. And then your mom said, Tamika said, that's bullshit. His ass ain't crazy. He know what he was doing, thinking he was untouchable. So go ahead, lady. I mean, go ahead, Spook. Go ahead, Spook.
Look,
Oh man.
I'm tongue tied with this.
Spook
Take
don't
your
got no
time.
words.
Take your time. Take your time.
Spook lost for words today.
Take another shot of
Take a
Angel. Take a shot of Angel first.
Take a sip. Take a sip, Angel.
Take a shot of
Take a sip,
Angel.
Take a sip, Angel. Get the words together.
Take a shot of Angel real quick. Yeah, take a shot. Let's go. We good.
Take-
Because it's only the blast it. You gotta be able to articulate.
I did. I heard everybody in all the news, all this crazy shit.
Mhm.
I thought I was a freak. That nigga's a freak. I'm just going to put it there.
Go ahead. Take your time. Take your time.
Where we going?
Let the beat build, bitch.
Let it build.
But then I heard about Cassie statements and stuff, all that crazy shit, admitting and stuff like that. And then the shit that she was doing. And then Diddy had one time, he had to, like, you know, he had to tell the drug dealer to stop giving Cassie fucking drugs because she was addicted.
Mm-hmm.
But Cassie loved that shit. I don't care. Y'all niggas keep, I hear the women and men tell me at a young age,
Take your time.
however she was, that he was grooming her to do this shit. And she wanted the fame. I'm gonna tell you right now. Me, I come from what's the name? I come from out the money.
Okay.
I came this man for some insight. Gave me some books. When the other man gave me some books, I put this shit together.
No, go.
In my life. So, you know what I mean? As a young woman she is, she wanted that stuff. Plus, as a woman, I'm gonna tell you this: you groom your woman to what you want her to be, sexually and in favor. Am I right or wrong? Yes or no?
You tell the truth. Keep going.
Her statements that she was saying, like, it's always gonna be like, I know y'all want to dive on, like, yo, he beat the shit out of her. Shit, nigga, if P Diddy won't give me $30 million right now, don't hit her, hit me right now.
Go ahead.
That's what y'all gonna want to jump on. But the shit that she's admitting on this fucking stage, pregnant and all, they saying they want to get her out the motherfucking room, whatever the media is saying, that, you know what I mean, and her husband in there, this shit is fucking bananas. And y'all still talking about Diddy beating on her. This is not Diddy beating on her. This is Diddy sex trafficking, drugs, and all this shit. And he's going away for life. Did you just hear what this woman just said? Do you understand what she just said? And he has not been on the stand yet. Yes, he gave her the connect to get the fucking drugs with the drugs, and then he told her not, you know, her friends, you know what I mean, her family friends come over. She was fucking out of her fucking mind because she got addicted to it. Oh yeah, but he did. But then I said, oh, he got to introduce. But he saved her if he told her the drug to stop fucking giving her fucking drugs. This is a billionaire. You know what I mean? But then she say, I like the damn stuff when the section when stuff like that. If that man liked it, that stuff, that's what he did. How can you change a man that liked what he did, but you knew what he did, but you wanted to do what you want to do to get the fucking fame, and you got the fame, now you got the money. I can understand putting hands on it. But there's a woman right now that's getting beat on right now that's not going to get $30 million and change her life. She's probably going to get fucking Diddy. There's missing childs right now. That's not going to get family. Close my case.
Clinking.
It was a lot. It was a lot going on with that. That was like around the world back
no.
again. I'm still kind of a little confused. I'm sorry.
No, because
I got Scoop. So I'm gonna sum it up real quick. As Scoop said, it's a trafficking and drug case. They brought Cassie on the stand thinking she was going to talk about people being trafficked. But what she talked about was her situation. And how y'all bringing me on the stand to talk about this when it's not about me, it's about this man going away for life for trafficking and drugs that y'all have no proof of. Y'all only have my video of him beating on me. He paid me. So what I'm telling y'all is now in void and y'all can't prosecute him because of this. But he's on this trial for drugs and trafficking.
Sex trafficking.
So now I'm sitting here as y'all best witness, and it's not looking good because now I'm embarrassing myself all over again. I understand where you're going with that. But they don't have, that's why I'm saying he might be home sooner than what y'all think because he's only on trial for drugs and sex trafficking. You don't have no proof of him sex trafficking nobody, is basically what they're saying. Besides him flying Cassie from Miami to LA. But that's not that because they was going together. So it's no longer trafficking because that's my lady. But that's what I got from your spill, Scoop.
All right, so let me say where I go with it. As of right now, first of all, I ain't gonna say as of right now. Even when Diddy first got the charges, I was like, this sounds like some bullshit. That's just me. I'm like, this sounds like some bullshit. Sex trafficking, Rico, okay, for what? Beat some bitch up? Okay, I get it. Okay.
We're saying it. Everybody.
But hold on.
I know.
Let me
Because you know they.
Hold on, let him go.
Let me just say.
Keep
Okay,
watching.
so you beating some bitch up. I get it. Y'all mad. I get it. Understandable. No problem. I'm cool with that. Here's where I go with it. It showed me, as of right now, it showed me that most women, and I'm talking about, when I say most, I'm talking about 90%,
95.
are willing to die on that mountain of no accountability and delusion. Y'all will, most women will say, he groomed her, he made her do this, he did this, he did that. Okay, that's fine. That sounds real good. But Cassie was on the stand herself saying, I enjoyed this, I did this, I set that up, I did that. And these women will still say, that's because she was being abused. You don't know about abusive relationships. He's an abuser.
He mentally abused her.
He sexually abused her. He mentally, but she's sitting here, these are her words. She's a grown woman now. She was a grown woman then. She was 22 years old. That's fine. But now she's a super grown woman now with 3 kids and a husband, and she's still saying, I loved it. I enjoyed it. She really want to say, I will go back to it.
If she could.
And I got to say this the way I got to say it because it makes me angry. So I'm going to say it the way I speak because it's the C's. This is the reason why you bitches will never be taken serious. Because y'all are always stuck on emotions. Y'all throw out logic and reasoning. This woman is saying it from her own mouth. And y'all still making it somebody else's problem.
He beat me.
Like, this shit is like bonkers to me. And I mean, of course, you're going to have some simp niggas that's going to agree, because, some niggas are trying to get some pussy, so they're going to agree. They're going to say, hey, he abused her, he did it. Bro, we're not we understand there was some domestic violence. I get that. We never agree with. We understand that. We have optics. We have eyes. We understand. But I also know
you're a beater.
Because hold on. I also know a whore when I see one. Like, why do we act like a 22-year-old woman doesn't know if she wants to be a whore or not? They are out here every day, every week, every month.
Every bar.
I don't care if they come from a fucking rich, satisfied family. Because they always say, no, it has to be she was touched or she was showed sexual things in her pre-adolescence of her life. That's bullshit. No, I'm not done yet. I gotta go. That's bullshit. Because a bitch can be straight from a 2-parent household, growing up in a great middle-class family or a rich family, and still be a whore because that's her sexual fantasies. She want to be fucked by 2 or 3 guys at once. Nothing wrong, and there's nothing wrong with that.
Because she feels she's the most beautiful.
And there's nothing wrong with that. She might just want to do that. This is why I'm mad. This is why I'm mad. Because we're throwing out people's sexual fantasies and making it seem like it's weird. Like it's out of the realm of belief. But this is why I say this. This is why I say this. We want everybody to accept the LGBT community. That's a weird way of living, right? That's a weird way of living. And straight men say, I'm not with that. Niggas is damn cool. Y'all looking at us like we have to play.
And we respect y'all.
Exactly. I'm making a point here. Let them go, Spook. There are alternative ways of living, alternative sex lives. People swing. Some women like 4 dicks in their mouth. That's the way it goes. Why do we have to always, when it's a woman, make it seem like she's being abused, oppressed, or she's been manipulated and all? This is bullshit. And I can't take it no more. That's why I'm gonna leave it at.
And me too.
I ain't going there.
No, I ain't going to himself.
No, it's Emmett Till.
That's a whole different story, brother.
She like the
That's a whole different story, brother.
No, she like the niggas.
Whole different story, brother.
She like to get plowed.
Whole different story, brother.
Am I wrong with that?
We're not going that way. We ain't segueing.
But I mean,
we ain't segueing that way. If we go final thought, or we go.
I ain't finishing up on
this. So Lee. Anybody want to call in? Please call in.
Please call in.
I want to make sure I understand. That's the way I feel. It had to be said, in my opinion. So many women is always out here throwing pom-poms and shit, acting as if these women don't know what they want. They know what they want. So you're telling me a 22-year-old woman doesn't know she wants to fuck this nigga and then she want to suck this man's dick? No, she knows. Nobody coerced her. It doesn't happen if he's a rich billionaire. So it made it even easier to do everything else. Because guess what? You're doing it on a platinum bed. You're doing it in a fucking Rolls Royce. You've got helicopter trips. But guess what? The average nigga can get the same thing. Are you telling me if I flew the bitch out from Miami to Philly and fuck her, I'm sex trafficking? Really? Are you fucking kidding me? And we had a relationship and I beat her up? Okay, I'm a domestic abuser. I'll accept that. I beat her up. I draw. I'm agreeing with that. I'm not knocking that. Nobody's taking it off the table. But that's all what Spike was saying. That's all y'all try to land at is domestic violence. I understand. I'm not taking it off the table. What I'm saying is it's not a RICO. It's not sex trafficking. She's still a whore. She still wanted to fuck a lot of niggas. They were swingers. And so the fuck what? What are we talking about here?
They don't know.
That's just the way I feel about it. And I'm passionate about it because it irks my soul that so many women and simps.
Because that nigga fucked her up. But But he's not on trial for fucking around.
And she wanted to suck 100 dicks. It was in the text messages. It says it. They asked her on the stand. Cassie, did you set this up because you want to suck 100 dicks? She said, yes. Cassie, did you set up the freak up?
She said I ordered
yes,
them.
I wanted it.
I ordered them. Yes, he provided me with this, but then after that, that's what I knew he wanted. But that's what I did.
I love it.
I love it.
And these bitches just say, she was coerced. She was abused.
She was
She's
smacked.
doing it under arrest.
Yeah, she was smacked in the coma.
Oh my God. Stop it.
But she about to deliver a baby.
And no, they thought that was going to be the defining factor.
Yeah, they thought it was.
Because this whore's pregnant. Whores get pregnant every day, B.
Absolutely.
Like, no, being honest. That's what I'm saying. Nobody want to be
real.
I'm honest.
It's real.
You know how many whores are pregnant right now? 1 million of them.
And still going on with their life.
No.
Still getting beat.
No, but hold on. No. Because I want to make sure I double down. When I say whores, I mean exactly that. I'm not talking about pregnant women. There's a lot of pregnant women out here. There's billions of pregnant women. But there's at least 1 million whores pregnant. That nobody wanted the baby. Nobody wanted these hoes. These are whores. They don't even know who the baby dad is. These are whores. But we're going to sit here and pretend because she's pregnant, we're going to treat her with all this respect and all this love and all this admiration. This is a whore here. Pregnant with a baby.
They're probably saying you out of pocket.
Stop it. No, because it's real. Like, nobody wants to be honest. Everybody wants to be politically correct. Exactly, guys. Exactly, gotta.
Brady. Brady.
There's a difference between pregnant women in sustained relationships. That's great. It's a beautiful thing. Because listen, I was in the delivery room when my children were born. It's a beautiful thing. It's a pregnant woman. It's a beautiful thing.
Definitely a beautiful sight.
You know when I wasn't in the room for a pregnant whore. What are we talking about? Let's be honest. Nobody want to be honest. I'm gonna be honest. Cassie said this on her own. She's a whore. Y'all just don't want to accept it.
Her word.
Y'all don't want to accept it. But she said it. I loved it. I fucked over 100 niggas. I loved it.
Her words.
That's a whore. But I'm not mad at her. I respect it. I'm only mad at her because she's on some fake ass shit. As opposed to be like, no, I'm not testifying. That's bullshit. I enjoyed everything about it. Except being beat up.
And the crazy,
Pay me for beating me up. That's fine. I'm cool with that.
And the crazy thing,
He's a billionaire. They was in a relationship. He beat her up. He should give her severance pay. I'm fine with that part. Sex trafficking and Rico. Man, get the fuck out of here with that.
With no proof is crazy.
Get the fuck out
the
of here with
crazy
that.
part is,
I'm okay with you. I'm perfectly fine with Diddy cutting her a check because they was in a relationship and he whipped her ass and they finally decided to break up and she going that way. All right, cool. He's a billionaire. Give her 20 million. All right, fuck it. No problem. All this other shit, it's bullshit to me. I'm done. I'm dominating the conversation, but I'm so pissed off because it makes me mad.
No, I understand that. And it's believable. But nobody's going to think the way that we think. And
that's the problem.
And that's the pissing me off.
I agree. That's the problem.
Because I seen the post that you put up. They was like,
that's
the fact that he whooped his ass.
Exactly.
Huh? She got $30 million for that.
And she said she loved it.
That's what I just said.
All right, hold on. Now I'm more devil advocate.
Go ahead.
What if she was whooping his ass and he took her to court?
That's domestic violence, and he's a bitch. And guess what? Everybody was up on him for being a bitch.
So what's the difference?
It's not domestic violence.
But he go to court. What the females and niggas gonna say about him?
He's a bitch ass
he
nigga.
got a vasectomy.
He shouldn't have did that.
He
knew what he was doing. He got a man up and he got to own it.
Lee, if a nigga take a bitch to child support court, they get mad. You ain't a real man. That ain't right.
You supposed to
She
do
going
that.
through something. You supposed to man up.
But what about when we going through something? We ain't allowed. You can't go through nothing. You ain't mentally stable.
There's about
Bitches don't want to take accountability. I say the way I say it.
I want to say the percentage because I don't know the percentage. But there's a woman that's getting beat right the fuck down that after all this shit, she's not getting $30 million. She might not even walk away with life.
I'm not advocating for domestic violence, bro.
No, but I'm
all the way against that.
No, but I'm saying, I know that. The direction that we're saying. They keep saying he beat his ass. I mean, she beat her ass.
He beat her ass, right. But because again, that's why I said about the accountability. That's why
they want to take up for
same thing
for
you
her,
said. No, the same thing.
her. That's what I'm saying. But look,
absolutely, go ahead.
She got $30 million right now. It's not really about the money.
It is about the money. Definitely. Always about the money.
But it's somebody.
She wouldn't have did it if it wasn't about the money. She would have went for criminal charges. No, she would have went for criminal charges if it wasn't about the money. It's always about the money. It's all about the money. Don't get it fucked up.
And she wouldn't be testified, saying all this crazy.
No, she only testified because
she's exposing herself.
No, that's why
she can be indicting her own self.
No,
but here's
they summoned her. They had no. She didn't want to testify. She had no choice. She had no choice. You go in front of the grand jury and you're summoned. You don't come to court. You're going to jail. Shit, I go to court and I tell you all my story. That's why she's telling her story. That's why this shit is backfiring.
But here's the best part about it. That would lead. This is the best part about it, which is why we're having this conversation about women not taking accountability. She said it out her own mouth.
I did this and I wanted
and I loved it. And
I do it
and they're still mad at Diddy. The bitches are still mad at Diddy.
Oh, we grown.
That's the point of the whole conversation. No, I don't agree with domestic violence. None of us agree with that. We already understand that.
Domestic violence. You don't condone it.
We understand that part.
I was 21 and 22. I didn't even know what I was doing.
But bitch was like in the day. Was it? No, but her now here's the problem. What I have with bitches. Why they lie? Why they're so full of shit. Chris Brown and Rihanna was what? 18, 19 when it happened? Yeah. When he fucked her because he went through his phone and was driving, even though he punched her and all up. They still bring that shit up to this day. He beat her up, but he was a child. He was 19.
I think Chris Brown locked up in the UK right now.
Yeah, right now for something from 2003.
Yeah, but whatever the fuck. I'm talking about he was a child.
No,
he was a young bull.
He was a young bull back then. He wasn't even grown.
They saying Cassie at 22 wasn't grown. She's being groomed. So you mean that Chris Brown at 19, 20, and he punched the bitch because he was driving and she grabbed his phone and he popped her and she was fighting him? So, but they still bring it up to this day. They got felonies and everything behind the shit.
She beat me at long drive.
He got a record behind that. Like, so it's bullshit. Women don't know how to have accountability. That's why I say I love the fact that Cassie got on the stand because it proved it.
It did. And their pride is more higher than ours.
It proved it that they don't care about facts. That's why I said women are emotional. They don't care about facts. They throw logic and reason outside.
Absolutely.
That's why we always say you never argue with a woman. You never argue with a woman. Why? Because facts in reality don't matter.
Don't add up.
It's clear. This bitch said I love sucking dick. I want 5 dicks. I want to be fucked. I want to freak her. I love it. I want to do it. And they're still saying, well, did it coerce her?
Did I love licking nut off?
She said the shit. She said it. And they still saying, but did he beat her up? He made her do it. Y'all don't know how abusive things happen.
I ordered the escorts. Diddy gave me the numbers, but I ordered them. I ordered them.
Like, what are we talking about here?
Liquor. I ordered the mail maids. I ordered the fucking prostitutes.
Just imagine this. Imagine this.
I love to get fucked in my ass.
Imagine this. Imagine this.
Oh, that's crazy shit.
Imagine this, bro. Imagine this. I want both of y'all still on this. Imagine this. A YN. You know, they love that phrase. They love that phrase. I'm gonna use it because everybody understands it. A YN. Plenty of them out there. I said a YN that killed Gilly's son was still alive. And he said, I was manipulated. I was coerced. I didn't mean to do it. My mom beat me. My dad beat me. I was coerced.
I was tortured all my life.
What is he getting? What sentence is he getting?
Life. Matter of fact, they got the death penalty back out.
And what are they gonna say? Why would they say you're gonna get it, Lee?
Because you're a grown man, and nobody could tell you what to do and how to do it. Nobody can tell you what to do and how to do it.
On the street, they don't know what I'm doing.
You can't tell you what to do and how to do it. You had your own mind, you had your own opinion. You did it because that's how you felt.
Carmelo Anthony on trial right now. 17 years old.
17 years old.
And my
In a fight with two twins.
Mm-hmm.
And everybody a lot of people calling for his head.
Yep.
Even Nick calling for his head. Why did he bring a knife to attract me? He supposed to do that.
I got a knife with me all the time.
No, but
it ain't about that. It's the point that he's a male, and he did it. Like the female that beat the chick in the head with the baton, with the baton.
Ooh, you a track guy.
Hit her in the head with the baton. That shit hurt. Guess what she got? 3 to 6 months. And guess what? She didn't even get jail time and turned into probation. Because she got on there and cried, talking about she apologized, she didn't mean to do it. Guess what? And she meant to do it because the baton, when you run with the baton, you don't swing like this.
Come on, dog.
You run like this. So there's no way for me to hit you as I'm running.
Nobody uses a baton as a machete. You run track. You got a track team when you go.
She literally beat her in the head because you ran by her. She couldn't beat her.
But because she's a woman,
you get off. You get the. Don't worry about it.
Bad girl.
We're going to figure it out later. Your scholarships might get thrown out, but we're going to figure it out for you.
Nigga going to jail.
Nigga tried to jump him. He stabbed him. You going to jail for life. I'm defending myself. I'm going to jail for life because I'm a man.
Women do not like accountability. They run from that shit, bro. They will literally run from that shit. You know what it reminds me of? This is what this Cassie and Diddy trial is showing me with women. This is how I liken it, or put a parallel to it. I put it to systemic racism or racism, right? So let's say
they don't even know what they're
let's say we see a clear police killing that like this man was unarmed, hands behind his back, they shoot him dead. Hands behind his back, shoot him dead. And you have motherfuckers saying, well, what did he do before that? What was he saying? What made him make the cop go crazy? What made that happen? But he's in handcuffs. He's locked. What did he say? What are we talking about here?
It don't matter.
This is women with accountability. Cassie's on the stand saying, "I love sucking dick. I love it. I love to be fucked by 100 niggas. I love it.
I love everything."
And they're saying, "But what did Diddy do?
I love it.
What did he do before this? How many times did he kick her? How many times did he slap her? What?"
You ain't never said that.
She talking about how he gave her the phone number to order everything she wanted.
Order.
And watch me do it.
Yeah, you was a caterer. You
This
was
should
a
be crazy
caterer.
to me, dog.
You was a caterer to the party.
But I groomed you by giving you the phone number to order whatever you wanted.
But then you told
And
me
I watched. Hold on. The kicker is I sat there and watched you do everything you did. I didn't intervene. I didn't do nothing. My intervene was you wiping nut on my chest.
And then when I got assessed with the drug, you told the drug dealer to stop serving me.
Accountability.
But it's still your fault.
Accountability.
It's still your fault.
What? They beat the shit out of Cass.
You introduced me to them drugs, so it's your fault.
It's your fault.
Not that you told me to stop taking me. You told the weed man to stop coming. He stopped coming, so I went somewhere else.
When your real family come around, I tried to stop you so you wouldn't be. And they tell them like, yo, how did he? So if Diddy was taking all your drugs, how was he functioning You ain't fault.
Final thought.
Final thoughts, Scoop.
Before we get into the final thought, I just want to say this, man. Ladies, y'all accountability's in the toilet. I'm just gonna call it what it is.
Shit.
You might got a lot of simps out here that ain't gonna say it because they trying to get some pussy, or they scared what their mom gonna say, or their sisters. I'm gonna call it what it is, or their wives. I'm gonna call it what it is. Y'all accountability's in the toilet.
We gotta bring them back.
You know what I mean? Like y'all gotta be real about the shit. Like stop the dumbass shit. That's the reason why you have so many motherless childs out here and raised by the dads. And nobody really want to talk about that issue. Nobody really talk about that issue. All I want to do is talk about the single mother. But let's be honest. It's so many dads out here that's doing it all on their own. Because it's pieces of shit moms out here. And you bitches won't hold them accountable. Because y'all, it's not in your vocabulary. Y'all hate that word. It could be your mom, it could be your sister, it could be your aunt, it could be your best friend. And y'all won't hold them accountable. I'm just being honest. Be mad at C's because guess what? C's don't give a fuck. Because guess what? I'm going to say it the way it is. You bitches don't want to hold accountability. That's why your friends, the ones that you talk to us about, that's the pieces of shit, the ones we keep saying, yo, you can say something to her. Yeah, those bitches, yeah. You don't want to hold her accountable for nothing. Look at Cassie. Same difference. I'm done. Final thought.
You already know I'm going health as well. Take care of your body, your mind, your soul. Take care of your family. If you need a piece of shit. Yeah, we on that type of time today. So focus on yourself, man. If you ain't on yourself and you a piece of shit, you know you're a piece of shit. And I'm around you, I'm trying to uplift you. Don't come around me. Your journey. Honestly, I mean, and it's about time, you know what I mean? Tell y'all niggas, like, yo, man, y'all ain't uplifting, y'all ain't want to hear this shit. Get yourself away from the circle if you're not worthy. Understand the journey niggas want to. You know what I mean? I understand the journey because I'm in there. My A1C is at 7.3. And if y'all niggas don't know what that is, I'm diabetic.
So.
I want to live. And I don't know if y'all niggas, I don't know if y'all want to live. I don't know what y'all want to do in this motherfucking public service announcement and shit like this. Get your life together, man. It's so, like, we just talked about, like, it's no more clubs. Like, I mean, that's what we do. We sit here and politic, get paid for dumb shit. Clean Kings, man.
Clean Kings. Gotcha. Final thought. Let's spin back off of what Scoop was talking about, right? I said, you know, you got families that's a piece of shit, family that's that. He talking about some reach out to them, check up on them. Fuck them. Because at the end of the day, you could extend the branch as long as you want. The only time they're going to reach out to you is when they need something. You don't need that shit in your life because that becomes a leech. That's a cancer. That's a tumor. Now you struggling and you dying because this person keeps coming to you when they need something and they never around for you. You can be going through the worst times. All you need is a nigga that listen to you. But the only person that you can reach out to is the nigga that keep asking for money, and every time you reach out to that person or that female, they not there. Fuck them and live your life for what you need to live your life for. Live your life for the person that's in front of you and the people that's there for you. Stop trying to live life for people that's not there for you and trying to make them feel better because you want to have this savior complex. Fuck that savior complex and live for what there is in front of you. You can't save everybody. You won't save everybody. Save yourself, and everybody else around you is going to be saved. Because at the end of the day, they see what you're doing. They're going to follow behind you, and they respect it. You can't save somebody that don't respect you and don't have no loyalty to you. Loyalty lies within you. And if you don't have loyalty to yourself, nobody else have loyalty to you. And now this is my final thought. Be true to yourself. Live for a purpose. And stop caring about what the fuck other people think. I'm a trainer, right? I break down to my clients what they can and can't eat. And they ask me, what do I eat? I tell them everything I eat. I tell them, listen, you want to drop this weight, stop eating sugar for 30 days, you'll lose it. Well, what do you eat? I eat cookies still. I still eat cakes once in a while. I don't eat ice cream. I'm telling you what you can't eat.
Right.
I'm not telling you what I don't eat. I'm explaining to you what I do eat and what I do. I'm telling you can't drink for 30 days because you want to get rid of your stomach. I'm telling you that I still drink every other Friday because I do what I want to do and I'm going to work out. And I'm telling you this because life is going to be what life is. You're not supposed to be a fucking robot and do exactly everything by the book because at the end of the day, you're not going to be able to live life. I'm a trainer. I'm going to tell you, you got to live your life. You got to have fun. But I'm going to tell you what you can and can't do. It's up to you how you minimize it to figure out what you're going to do. And that's a trainer. That's a real trainer. I'm not one of them trainers, oh, you can't eat this, you can't eat that. Oh, eat salad, eat this. No, you're going to eat what you want to eat, but cut this out for a month, and then you're going to be all right. But what you have to do is work the fuck out every fucking day and not come to the gym or work out one day a fucking week and say, I'm working out, not losing no weight, and you still eat what you want to eat. Be true to yourself and be honest with yourself. Because the next person can't tell you what you want to hear because you're not going to do it. Become one with yourself and you'll understand more about life and what you need to do in your journey. And you'll lose more weight. Clean Kings.
Woo. Lot going on. So first things first, I want to give a shout out to the Clean Kings, my brothers, holding shit down, making shit move, keeping the Clean King culture pushing. I love these niggas, man. These niggas don't never stop. Shout out to Buff, he couldn't make it tonight, but these three niggas right here, great fucking panel. We making shit happen. We not stopping. Everybody got their own opinion. They stand on it, and I respect it. Nobody backs down for one another. I love that. But we also could be corrected by one another. So I respect that. You know what I mean? These are my guys here. You know what I mean? I love this. Ladies, you know, I have to ride y'all. You know, no pun intended. But you know, y'all really don't like the word accountability. Y'all really run from it a lot, and it shows, man. It really shows. And again, I'm not talking about all, because I know how y'all get bent out of the game. But we're talking about 90%. You know what I mean? I mean, honest, talking about 90%. Y'all don't hold each other accountable for shit. Y'all gotta step it up. You know what I'm saying? Double standards are always gonna be a part of the world. Understandably. But we also gotta call the bullshit when we see it. We can't keep letting it slide. We just can't do that. I know y'all get mad at the Clean King sometimes because certain personalities like myself won't say what the fuck I feel because I don't give a fuck. But I'm also trying to teach. So I'm not just saying to be blatant disrespectful. I'm trying to teach. And I also do it for shock effect to let y'all know what y'all really lunching on. You know what I mean? Step it up, ladies. Real shit.
True.
You know, as far as life goes, we all need to do better, learn better, get better. That goes for everybody. Nobody is exempt. I mean, nobody is exempt. So all this is exercise for us. Lee Fit is physically exercise. That's what he does. And I think everybody should physically exercise. But you also have to have mental exercise. You have to release certain things. Because if you don't do that, that becomes something in your body. That's why we have this segment. Everybody don't have to agree. Everybody don't need to agree. Even the people out there, we love all y'all. We love your responses, your comments. Everybody has a point of view to let it out. That's what it's for. Let that mental release go. It's Friday night. every other week. Let that shit go. Let it go. You're not judged on Clean King. You're not judged. That's what it's for. It's for everybody. You know what I'm saying? Last but not least, I want to say, enjoy your growth. Enjoy still living. Enjoy getting better. Enjoy your children getting older.
Know yourself.
Know yourself. Enjoy your children getting older. Enjoy getting older. Enjoy life. Like Lee said, birthdays, do what works for you. I say don't work on your birthday. I don't give a fuck if you can afford it. Again, if you can afford it. And I want to say this, man. I'm going to close with this. Y'all see the hat? Official Myrtle Beach hat. Y'all know where I'm going. Memorial Day weekend coming up. C's always in Black Bike Week. I holler at y'all motherfuckers. Clean Kings going live in Myrtle Beach Black Bike Week. We'll be there. Holler at us on Friday night.
Clean King.
Or Thursday night, I should say. Thursday night Clean Kings.
Thursday.
Special Thursday night Clean Kings in Myrtle Beach. Because Friday night's the white party. You know what I'm saying? We'll be out there, but that's what I'm saying. We taking trips, baby, because guess what? You only get one life. You got to live with your fellas, man. We out here. We love y'all, respect y'all, man. Clean Kings, we out here.